He is the star cornerback of the New York Jets. One of the best, probably one of the best cornerbacks in the league. The best. Shutdown corner, Darrelle Revis. Give it up for him.
How you doing?
All right, Darrelle.
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm good. Hey, I need to correct you. The best, not might be the best.
best. Yeah. One of your fans vouched for you there. I mean, if you've seen the stats of the games Darrelle's been playing, receivers have like nothing against. I mean, Terrell almost shut down all these guys. Andre, Marcus, you talked about it. Pretty impressive. Randy Moss made a comment after that game of the Patriots that he was boasting that he could be a he could be a cornerback.
It's a lie. That's a lie.
This is what I want to ask you something. You're pretty much the best, in your words, the best cornerback. Like, could you be a receiver? I mean, when does the hunted become the hunter? When do you switch that around? Maybe play both sides.
We have this thing in training camp where the defense plays offense and offense plays defense, and I'm at receiver, starting receiver, and I'm always catching touchdowns, and so I believe I can.
Right. Exactly.
I believe I can switch over and play receiver.
Yeah, and they kind of need you a little bit too. So.
We got Braylon
it's
now,
a young
so
team.
we are.
Yeah, you got Braylon. Yeah. How is Braylon doing, by the way? Give him my regards, and I have.
He's catching the ball now.
He's catching
so
the ball.
That's good. That's good.
I have no qualms with him. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
If I see him at a club, I'm keep my mouth shut. Let's talk about you just growing up. We'll talk to you about your family. Actually, your mother is here tonight with you, right?
Yeah, she's right there. Stand up, Mom. Okay.
Darrelle, you are a family man. You got some family here, and you grew up in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
I come from a family of football. I mean,
Right.
Sean Gilbert, former NFL player, is your uncle.
Yep.
Why don't you talk about what was it like growing up in this town? I did some research on this town. Pretty football crazy.
Yeah, it
They're
is.
nuts. Like, and Ty Law, you also grew up
Ty
with?
Law, Mike Dicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some players, man.
So what is it? Were you just? Is it like, all right, Darrelle, you're out of the womb. Here's a football. Is that it?
No, my family didn't force me to play sports. I just think I just fell into it. I remember, when I was about 2 years old, actually I was in love with basketball. So I might, try Chris Duhon or something maybe later on in all seasons.
Duhon, Revis, and basketball.
But I used to always break the basketball courts, and they said they saw something in me when I was younger. But fell into football and learning from my uncle. He's my mentor now and my biggest critic on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, after every game, he calls me and doesn't say nothing about my great plays. He says something about a missed tackle or something. So, but where I grew up at, it's very tough, and the tradition there is great. Friday night football games. If you drove through there, it'd be like a ghost town. Everybody's at the game. So, we take pride on that.
Right, but it is a tough town. You kind of mentioned it. It's a rough hood. I mean, is that kind of what is that? is that the wrong?
Rough suburbs.
Did I just make a mistake?
Make it sound better. Rough
Neighborhood.
suburbs.
Neighborhood.
Right, yeah.
Neighborhood. That's what I meant to say.
Neighborhood. Community.
Area.
That's better.
Community. Region.
Right.
County.
Yes. That's
Beaver
better.
County.
That's better.
I read that you can read body language, and you actually can tell if a receiver's lined up. You can see where his toes are pointed. You can actually predict where the route's going to go. Is this legit?
Yeah, that's just God-given talent. Just being blessed with some kind of sixth sense. Like I'm
Are you
like
seeing dead people on the field? Is that what's going on? That'd be kind of scary. Lyle
kind of like a
Alzado.
superhero, I guess. I know. I'm just playing.
He had such a maniacal grin when he said, "Yeah."
But no, it's just something that is God given, and I use it a lot when I watch film. I study body language very well, and it carries over to the field. So
And it carries over to the bars, I imagine, too. How does that work?
Oh, that a little bit too.
Yeah, a little bit. Can we talk about the fact that you get bored on the field? I read this too, that you're some of these games because no one's throwing the ball to you. Is that what's happening? No one's throwing to your side.
It's very boring sometimes.
I can imagine.
But I don't know. It's just me just doing my job. And, you know, I had an interview during training camp, and the reporter asked me that, and I said that's one of the biggest challenges I have to face is boredom. Right. Because everything else is basically just comes normal.
Do you have Sudoku on the sidelines? Do you have things that keep your brain sharp? I mean,
I'll be playing checkers, you know, just doing other things.
That's what
I was watching week 2. When did you play the Patriots?
When happened?
Week 2.
Week 2. I was watching week 2. You intercepted Tom Brady.
Yes.
Are there any quarterbacks you're dying to intercept?
I wanted to.
Do you think it thinks that way?
Todd Collins.
Collingsworth, yeah.
Yeah, Collingsworth.
Yeah, he played. Drew Brees. I really wanted to get him. I came up short, but and I want to get Peyton Manning too. We played him this year too.
All right.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's a good quarterback. Let's talk about your quarterback is doing pretty well as a young guy. He came out firing. Do you see any comparison? I mean, you've been in the league a little longer than he has, but you know, people saying Eli Manning took a while to develop. I mean, Mark is. I mean, he's already shown a lot of brilliance, and is he going to develop in the way Manning has? Do you think?
I'm not going to put him in the same category as him, but Mark Sanchez, he's my teammate. Great guy on and off the field. Very talented. That's why we drafted him 6 overall. And it's just a phase that he's going through right now. I went through it when I was a rookie. You know, your head's spinning and, you know, all these distractions and things are going on. The other crazy thing about it is, you know, he's in New York City. It's the biggest media market in the world. So.
Why would the media want to have anything to do with Mark Sanchez? What do you?
He was what was he in, GQ or something? That's why, I guess.
Really? I don't. I didn't get that issue.
Baywatch. Right? Yeah, or something.
I didn't get that issue.
I don't know.
I want to talk about one more thing here about the Giants-Jets relationship. I've always wondered about this too. You guys share a stadium. Yeah. You know, do you feel like the Jets play second fiddle to the Giants in the city? I mean, how do you feel as a Jets player? You know, and do you interact with the guys in the Giants sometimes when you're seeing each other at the stadium? Or
yeah.
A lot of good-natured ribbing back and forth.
Yeah, we interact with those guys. There's no, I guess if you want to use slang, beefing.
No, I don't want to use slang.
Yeah, okay.
I'm no longer using slang for the rest of my life. Scared me off.
But no, I mean, I have a lot of friends on that team. Justin Tuck, Aaron Ross. We were roommates at the Combine.
Nice.
So, I mean, we always play second to those guys, though. I mean, they won a Super Bowl a couple years ago, so that's all we got to do is just win one, and we'll be level.
Right. It's just so weird. It's ingrained in New York. Jets to the Giants, Mets to the Yankees. Like, when can we turn that around? I'd personally like to see it.
You got to win a championship.
Yeah, I guess you got to win. Yeah.
You got to.
Is it going to happen this year? Put you on the spot again? Huh?
Wow.
2009? Clearly just say, yes, it's going to win. We're going to play great. Yeah, fans, we're going to win.
We're going to be,
That's what they want to hear. Darrelle, man, this has been a pleasure. Anybody have any questions for Darrelle? Any Jets fans? This guy right here.
Of all the wide receivers who played before you started your career, which one would you most want to shut down?
Ooh, who do you want to shut down?
Who do I want to shut down?
Yeah.
Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice. He's the guy. He's the top guy there.
Yeah. Deion Sanders had a couple cracks at him. Deion Sanders is a guy that people are starting to throw your name in the same sentence, and then some people say, "Oh, it's too early to do that." Here's my problem. I think you could. You're almost there to Deion. Just Deion has a cool nickname, man, and you need a nickname. I think that's the bottom line.
They call me Shutdown.
Shutdown?
That's what they call me.
Neon Deion, though. That takes the cake.
Well, that's a nice nickname.
How about Revis and Butthead? Does that work?
No. Who's the butthead?
Who's the butthead? Exactly. You tell me. I don't know.
You the butthead?
I'll be the butthead.
Okay.
Cool. We got to wrap it up. We got another show coming up. But Darrelle Revis, everybody.
I guess a Giants fan through this or something.
What the hell is this, a hacky sack?
Hey, Darrelle, you want to play some sack?
What? A hacky sack?
You want to play some sack, man?
Dude, I guess we could play some sack. Anyone want to play some sack? Darrelle Revis playing hacky sack. Oh, we got some more hippies here? Oh, my God. What's going on? Guys, I don't know how this happened. That's the show. Give it up for Darrelle Revis, Chris Duhon, the Lingerie Football Girls, Mike Trucker, the CCFA, the Crohn's Foundation. This is a charity show. Portions going to Crohn's. Thank you so much for supporting them. Neil Janowitz, my guy right here. I'm Scott Rogowski. These are the 12 Angry Mascots.